today's episode. How are you doing? Welcome. So, outside, no sun, still snowing. Inside, making scones. So people, in 10 minutes, these clumps of dough will have turned into lovely scones. Hopefully. So people, 10 minutes gone, and yes, they look really done. So, breakfast in your face. Fantastic, right? For once, I think I managed to make great scones. Usually they go sort of lumpy and dumpy and don't rise, and this looks fantastic. So, some sweet and some savoury. That's hummus with, red onion. And that's strawberry jam. Tea. Later today, I will start something new called Cilantro Sunday, which is me planting cilantro. So that's the reason I'm watching YouTube videos of how to grow cilantro, because I never had any luck.
Hello, my foodies.
Hello. So of all the herbs, I love cilantro the most. Like, if all the herbs were my children, the other children would hate cilantro because I couldn't sort of disguise my love for that just one herb. And then maybe basil. So anyway, the day before yesterday, when Ulf and I was at that paint store shop, I bought, yes, here in Sweden you can buy everything at a paint store. So I bought these 2 bags of cilantro seeds. And I'm going to do something, because I watched some YouTube videos, and I'm going to start planting, but you're not supposed to plant all the seeds at the same time, because when they sort of sprout, no, you should sort of, so I'm going to do one Sunday at a time. I'm going to sort of plant one seed. So it's Cilantro Sunday. So here they are. And I've seen so many different ways of planting them that I'm just going to plop one seed down into this pot here. And then over it, I'm going to place this. This is from a hummus container. Like that. That will look so professional. So let's use your chopstick. Make a little hole, and then into that hole. Hopefully it went down. You can see. So there we go. Hopefully I will have a sort of great big cilantro bush by tomorrow. Last Monday I started something called Mad Lyrics Monday, and it is sort of, it's a take on that game Mad Libs, where you sort of insert a name, you insert as, you take away words from a story and then insert other words, and then you're supposed to, not really guess in the usual game. Oh, this is complicated now. Anyway, my way of Mad Lyrics is I've taken a lyric, a song, and I'm going to ask you for other words in the specific places. And then I'm going to be asking you for sort of another word for green, for example. And then you're going to answer me that, and then I'm going to sort of construct the lyric with using these new words. And then you're going to guess what the original song is. Like, for example, last week I had Waterloo by ABBA, and it's changed into San Francisco. And there were quite a few of you that guessed it. This week it might be harder, and so this is going to go for 24 hours. So as long as you see this segment, you can sort of guess. And then after that, I will post in 24 hours, I will post the new song or the new version, and then you can start guessing. Great fun!
that wasn't too long, and I hope you all join in this game because it is kind of funny. And if you can, start guessing now. If you can sort of guess, oh, I think I know what kind of song this is. But hopefully you won't. Not until I put up the new and improved lyrics. So now I'm about to start making noodles. So yesterday, my sembla mad friend from London, Carmen, was doing something, and she kept asking, what am I making? It was something with dough, and it was not a sembla, which I thought it would be. Instead, she was making something called Biang Biang Noodles, which sort of got me slightly obsessed. It's a way of making noodles that seems really easy, and then you sort of just have a really easy dressing on them. But it will take some time to do the dough. It's different. I watched about 10 different videos from where they make the dough, and some people are sort of let it rest overnight, and then you firm it up, and then you shape it, and then you let it rest for another 10 hours. And some are just sort of like, oh, let it rest for an hour. So the recipe I'm using is from Red House Spice, and it seems quite easy. It is really easy. The technique of making it is what's entrancing. But right now I'm just going to start working on the dough. You're going to start by mixing 250 milligrams of all-purpose flour and 125 milliliters or 125 grams of water and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So that is 250 grams of flour. Oh, let's reset that. And add the water, 125 grams. Oh, fuck it. I'm moving dangerously here. 100 and... Yes! Yes! And then we will start mixing. It's supposed to make a firm dough. No shit. So people, that really didn't work. I'm doing this by hand, as this will be hand-pulled noodles. So I've roughly formed a dough, and now it's going to rest for 15 minutes. Oh yes. So what am I going to do till then? Let's see. About our cilantro. No, nothing happened so far. So now people, it's 1 hour, 15 minutes later. We're just going to knead it again, and then we're going to separate this into 8 slices. And then we're going to turn those into sort of gherkin shapes. And then we're going to coat them in oil and put them on a plate, and they will wait for an hour. So here they are, looking like a plate of pale turds. So they will rest for an hour. So 10 minutes past 3 o'clock. Okay, people, so it's an hour later, and they have rested for an hour, and I have a big pot of vigorously boiling water, and this with ice. Now we are going to shape them, and what we are going to do is we're going to put them like that, and we're going to flatten them. Remember, I never done this before. Flatten them, and then we're going to put a chopstick in the middle of it and sort of press it like that. And then I'm going to take this side and that side, and I'm just going to flop them. How am I going to show this to you? Wait. Okay, people, remember, I never done this before. So what you're going to do, you're going to gently pull and hit it. I think I was supposed to start with it even flatter than it is. But this is sort of the way you're going to do it. Hit it, hit it, hit it. And pull and hit and pull and hit and hit and hit. So I'm going to take another one. I'm going to take that one. And then I'm going to take a rolling pin. Bear with me. And I'm going to make this even thinner. Because I think, yes, I think this is more an easy way to start. And then you put that one there in the middle. And then you can, yes, this feels easier. You just hit it, and people, I've gone through. Yes, I forgot to show you, but when you tear them apart. That's the reason the chopstick is there, to make that groove. And then these are about to cook for a minute, and I hope that they will float when they're done, but maybe not. Do they look like that? Wait. Maybe I should do like this so they don't stick. Okay, when they're floating, you fish them out and put them into ice water to sort of heat them up again when you've done all this. Okay, people, so the noodles, all the noodles are cooked, goes into that batch, and in the meantime, I'm heating 3 tablespoons of oil because we are going to make a sauce. So here I sort of made a sauce using, let's see, chili peppers and garlic and Szechuan pepper that I've roasted. And I've got some Xinjiang vinegar, black vinegar, and some Chinese soy sauce and some salt. I'm going to pour this over the noodles when I heat them. And then over this, we're going to pour the hot oil. But I might be doing this all wrong. This is not the actual recipe because there were lots of things in this recipe that I couldn't find. So, okay, people, so I drained the cold noodles and now I'm going to heat them up again. Hopefully this, I'm going to increase it. Will be warm when that gets warm. Now I'm going to have a nice bowl to put it in. So, it smells very nice. According to our sources, not sauces, but sauces, the oil should be so hot that it smokes. Smoking hot. So I'm just waiting for things to happen. Oh, I could start. No, I can't. This has to go to in the bottom and then this over and then sort of, it starts smoking. Damn it. This has to be ready. See you. People, I drained the noodles. I will now be adding this. Need both hands. Okay, people, here we go. 3 tablespoons of piping hot. Oh, smells fantastical. So now, oh God, it smells fantastically good. I will soon make a taste test. By the way, my living room smells divine. Oh, and this smells divine as well. My living room smelled divine of bergamot. Now it smells divine of something else. Okay, people, here we go. Oh, God. I haven't tasted this sauce, so I don't know if it's really, really sort of spicy or not. No, it's not really that spicy. It's a little bit too hot because of the sauce, but because of the oil, I think, to really sort of, oh God, I gotta see this. So this too you can make at home. It wasn't very hard. It took some time, but a hard part is getting it into your mouth. I've been really full since that last meal with those Biang Biang noodles. And I think I should have, because I've been checking up some other videos, and maybe it would have been better if I sort of let the dough rest for not for 1 hour, but maybe for 2 hours.
or maybe overnight, because there was something about it that sort of the oh my God, that thing in flour that keeps it sort of springy. It's supposed to sort of wait long enough for that springiness to sort of not be so springy anymore.
So people, I just wanted to thank all of you who sort of submitted to the game, words for the game. I have been laughing. This is going to be so funny. I am collecting everyone's suggestions, and then tomorrow night I will sort of put up the song, and then you can start guessing. Because I thought, yes, last week I did it overnight, but then I realized I have to go 24 hours. So because there are people living in Florida, in California, in Australia, so it's sort of, some might already have gone to bed when I get up. And some might, you go. Because the earth, funnily enough, it's round. There's a sun. Thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe and tell all your friends and family and lovers how fantastic I am, and tell them to watch me as well.